New footage appears to show a Russian missile hitting a Russian oil refinery. Not Ukraine's missile, Putin's own air defense system, apparently striking the target it was meant to protect. Ukraine fired hundreds of drones at Moscow. Russia fired back at the sky. Something came down wrong, and the Kremlin hasn't said a word. New footage appears to show a Russian air defense missile striking Moscow's strategically important Kapotnya oil refinery during a massive Ukrainian drone attack, triggering a huge explosion and sending the roof of a fuel storage tank flying into the air. The video, published by multiple media outlets and widely shared on social media, appears to capture a guided surface-to-air missile veering into the already damaged refinery moments before a massive fireball erupts. The incident came during what Ukrainian and Russian reports described as one of the largest drone attacks on Moscow since the start of the war. According to reports, hundreds of Ukrainian drones targeted sites across the Russian capital overnight, overwhelming air defenses and causing major disruptions. The Kapotnya refinery, located roughly 10 miles from the Kremlin, is one of Moscow's most important fuel facilities. Reports indicate it supplies around 40% of Moscow's fuel needs and as much as 70% of fuel consumed across the surrounding region. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky defended the strikes, arguing they were a response to continued Russian attacks on Ukrainian cities.
Last night, our long-range sanctions once again reached the Moscow region. For the second time this week, the Moscow oil refinery was hit. Targets were also struck in the Rostov region and in temporarily occupied territories of Ukraine. This is a fully justified response to Russian attacks on our cities and communities, and another important result of our warriors' work against facilities that sustain Russia's war machine.
Several fires were also reported at facilities linked to Russia's energy giant Gazprom, with thick smoke visible across parts of the capital. Russian authorities claimed that approximately 180 Ukrainian drones were intercepted. However, despite those claims, multiple strikes reached their targets, raising fresh questions about the effectiveness of Moscow's air defense network. The attacks forced the closure of parts of central Moscow, while more than 500 flights were reportedly delayed or cancelled. Earlier, Ukraine also claimed success in targeting transport infrastructure linking occupied Crimea to mainland Russia. In an interview with the YouTube channel Pressing, Ukraine's defense minister Mikhailo Fedorov said Kyiv's drone campaign is increasingly isolating the peninsula.
Crimea is being isolated by drones. In the near future, it seems that Crimea will turn into an island, and this could lead to very unexpected consequences for the Russians.
Zelensky later reiterated that the strikes were aimed at degrading Russia's military infrastructure.
We don't want this war. We never did, and everyone knows it, and our partners know it. But if Ukraine burns, your Moscow will burn. Everyone needs to put pressure on Putin. Ukrainians, absolutely all the Europeans, Americans, and Russians. It's time to sober up and put pressure on their leader.
The extent of the refinery damage remains unclear, while Russian authorities have not publicly commented on reports that one of their own air defense missiles may have contributed to the destruction.
Бля. Блять, людей прямо.